I am sad, I am lonely, I am unpredictable, I am broken. I am irrational, I am complicated. You say you want me, but you don't even know me. You see who I let you see, who I've always let you see. But what about the real me, the everyday me, the girl who never seems to get anything right, the girl who can break down at any moment and have no clue why? That is a part of something this young lady wrote called Poem Broken. It's a poem. It's published on familyandfriendspoems.com. Her name is Tanya. Feel free to go there and find the full poem. I think it's beautiful. Hey guys, it's me again, Tara J. Welcome back to episode 3 of I Got Something to Say with Tara J. If you are new here, thanks so much for coming and welcome to Team TJ. And for my normal supporters, hey, 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 I love you all. This podcast is on mental health awareness as the patient. No, I am not a specialist, but I am a patient just like you waiting to be seen in the waiting room. So, child, if nobody can relate, I sure can. So, let's break the stigma on mental health. Let's get educated because mental illness is a big thing that a lot of people do not understand or make huge. If you do your research and look into the signs, you will know. If you don't do your research, I'm sorry, and never look into the signs, you won't know. So I'm screaming out loud to the healthcare system that they need to do more. Free sessions with therapists, seminars, one-on-one meetings with other people who have accepted their illness, I'm sorry. Even group sessions with people who have embraced their mental illness. Let's take a break real quick, beautiful people. Okay, guys, this is I Got Something to Say with Tara J. Today's episode is on abuse, past traumas, childhood resentment, and dealing with it as an adult. Rather, it's physical, emotional, verbal, or sexual abuse. Most people can't remember what life was like as a child. Or is it that they store specific memories in the back of the brain so they don't have to remember? People tend to remember what's most important to them, or they tend to remember the traumatized memories that they can't forget. It sucks when you only remember the bad things or the things you witnessed in your lifetime, right? What people don't know is that this causes long-term effects to your mental illness. Being exposed as a child to traumatic experiences will have negative impacts of your brain's development. Also, it leads to drug use and addictions. Traumatic experiences as a child or even an adult affects the hormone that is naturally produced in your brain called oxytocin, which is better known as the love hormone. It's associated with the bonds of mother and child, social communications, even romantic partners. So here's 5 questions to ask yourself when you're trying to identify if you have past traumas and resentment. So when you answer these questions, make sure it's just yes or no. Do I have continued thoughts or dreams of memories related to something or someone that hurt me? Do I avoid places or people or conversations that are associated with my traumas? Do I have negative beliefs like people are not shit or people are so untrustworthy? Am I in a continued state of feeling guilt, shame, anger, fear, or horror? Am I in a constant state of worrying about something bad happening? Okay, these are a few tips that I helped myself with overcoming my issues and my past traumas and resentment. So if it works for you, this is a wonderful thing. If it doesn't, I truly apologize and I hope you find the help that you need. So here we are. First, you ground it, recall it, sense it, name it, love it, receive it, release it, and then begin to love again. So let's break down all of these things one by one. When I say grounded, I simply mean take the time to yourself, whether it's in the gym, yoga, meditation, even a hot bath. Absorb the energies you are releasing and bringing into your body. Relax and find the center of your soul and then exhale. Recall it. Think back to the situation that started it all. Whether it's something you witnessed that you can't unsee or a traumatic experience that actually happened to you. Tell the story all over again from start to finish to yourself. Sense it. Allow your emotions to flow. If your eyes get watery, that's okay. Tears are beautiful. If you become angry, that's okay. Release the pain and take a deep breath. Experience it all over again with your eyes, your mind, your touch, your taste, your smell. Take yourself back to that very place, no matter how old you were, no matter how it makes you feel. Name it. Bring your emotions to a head. How is it making you feel now? Does it bring you agony? Is the anger boiling? Are you feeling a little hot? Or is the sadness taking over the room and now it's so cold? Put a name to your emotions. What and how are you feeling? Then follow that up with love. Love it. When you are reaching a mindful approach to healing your trauma, you must be able to accept how you feel first. Your feelings matter. Accept yourself. Accept your feeling of sadness, anger, anxiety, all of the above. And then begin to love yourself for it. You're human, so begin to embrace your humanities. Following that, you have to receive it. I'm sorry, guys. If you guys hear the damn construction workers outside, they decided to do construction today because I don't even fucking know why. It is blowing me. So if you guys do hear that, I am sorry. But yeah, that's that. Where was I at? Oh, receiving it, right? After you love it, you have to receive it. Receiving is pretty much when you begin to think positive thoughts. Get a journal because you don't want to forget how far you've come. This is where you begin to accept yourself as whole again, no matter how much hurt and anger life has brought you. Now take a deep breath again and exhale. Release it. Pray, give it to God. Reflect, share your experiences with the world. Help someone that is still struggling to reach stage 1 to recovery. Write letters to those who hurt you. Bad letters, good letters. Just express yourself. No matter how much they feel, your feelings matter too. Or you create a podcast like me. First, you got to understand that your voice does matter. And you have a voice. And the last thing you have to do is love again. Imagine the negative energies of your traumas just leaving your body. Cast all of them off, even the emotions and the sensations that brought you to this point, and make sure they go away. You're never going to forget the moments and the memories, but you can forget how they brought you to the point of sadness. Believe you can, and we'll get through it. Meditation is the key. Okay, guys, this is Tara J from I Got Something to Say with Tara J. I know this podcast wasn't that long today, but I just wanted to come to share just a little bit of my thoughts and what I was thinking with you. And that's pretty much it. So I'm going to leave you guys with this. What's broken can be mended, what's hurt can be healed, and no matter how dark it gets, the sun is going to rise again. Okay, beautiful people, you go be great this week. Thanks so much for listening. Much love. I'm out. Peace.